Stephen Wise Free Synagogue B'nai Mitzvah program is unlike any other in its depth, in its joyousness, in our capacity as rabbis and cantors to get to know the students. We make a special effort to get to know the families. We find ourselves to be a very attractive place. We've grown over the last 5 or 7 years. We tripled the size of the bar mitzvah and bat mitzvah class. And I think the reason is that the experience itself is so meaningful. The religious school is fantastic. The last year or so is spent with intense focus on preparing for the bar and bat mitzvah. They get to work with all of our clergy here, and I have an opportunity to spend time with them working on their Dvar Torah. Very early on, while the kids are still fairly young in religious school, we hand out the dates that they're scheduled to have their B'nai Mitzvah, and we give them their parsha, their portion. Every student has a private tutor where they meet for a year out once a week. They go over the Torah portions, they go over the Haftarah portions, they learn most of the prayers of the morning service. At the end of that process, they meet with Cantor Singer, who reviews all of this with them. I have a chance to work with the students on 5 consecutive weeks on thinking about what to write and on helping them to articulate their views. They learn a lot. They feel good about how empowered they are. They feel emotionally involved, which is another part of our objective. Our services are unique, we think, in the city, certainly in the Reform movement. They are almost all music. B'nai Mitzvah students themselves lead with the chanting and the singing. They're very uplifting, they're very joyous. We have a professional and inspirational band that accompanies all the services, both on Friday night as well as on Shabbat morning.
Everyone, come on!
What we find is that the congregants, some of whom are new to our congregation, are very much into the service and very much appreciate the joyous and uplifting experience. By the time the kids reach the Shabbat of their bar and bat mitzvah, we all know the students very, very well. And I'm able, after they give their Dvar Torah, to get up, give a personal message to each of the students. And maybe my favorite part of the whole service is at the end of that, where I have an opportunity to call the parents up, and together we bless the child, and the whole congregation sings congratulations, Shehechianu. And I think it's the most moving moment of the entire service. We want the kids to do a lot. We have high expectations of them. We want the students themselves to feel empowered by this process. We want the kids to consider the bar mitzvah not the end of the process, but another step along the way in a lifelong affiliation with Jewish institutions and with the Jewish community. So if you're looking for a place to come and experience high joy and great depth of learning, Stephen Wise Free Synagogue is the place to be.